YouTube. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, The Male Revolt. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about that why finding God should be your number one purpose in your life, right? As a man, we're gonna be talking about this topic, and this topic is very deep. So I'm gonna be touching some very insightful points. So I request you that you watch the complete video with your full attention and dedication. I want you guys to be focused in this video, right? And anybody who is doing monk mode, this video is very powerful, and it can give you a new mental paradigm. It can shift your mindset, right? So first of all, like this video, share this video, comment down your views, and subscribe to my channel and press that notification bell icon to join the best tribe for male self-help improvement on YouTube. So let's start this video without any further delay. So a lot of time, like I've been questioning this since my late teenage years, or when I got into college. Right now I'm 23 years old. I will be 23 years old in few months. But I started questioning that what is the purpose of my life, like for what I'm here on this earth, like for what I have taken my birth, and I'll die, and I have to study, I have to take a job, I have to marry, I have to build a family, and then out of blue, just one day I'll be vanished like this and I'll be dead, right? And nothing will go with me once I'm dead. So I'm born without anything, and I will die without anything. Like I was a zero when I born, and I will be a zero when I will die. So this question really intrigued me. It really puzzled me, and I cannot tell you that how many nights I have not slept about pondering this question, about asking myself that why the fuck I'm here? What's the purpose of me? If there is some God, because I've been always a God believer, like I've never been this stupid atheist kind of person, right? But I started questioning these things, like for what I am here on earth. Like it cannot be just to love a girl. It cannot be just to drink some beer and chill in some nightclubs and doing all these kind of hedonistic, pleasurable things which are pleasurable in momentary. Or I'm not here to um, uh, serve society, or whatever kind of goals, or to do my job, or to be a millionaire and start the new startup, and all these kind of things, because all these things are very subjective. But if you are here on this earth, then there has to be some reason why you are here, right? And you can call this as some kind of existential crisis which I had in my life. And for a long period of time, like about, I think, 3 to 4 years, I was living with this kind of existential crisis. I could not find the meaning of life. And the moment I discovered semen retention, the moment I discovered monk mode, the moment I started reading scriptures, right? Because there are two ways of practicing semen retention. I talk about semen retention a lot on this channel. I have almost like 90% of my videos on this channel is on semen retention and monk mode, because this is the basic of life. You have to be on monk mode if you want to live your best life as a man. But back to the point. There are two ways of exploring semen retention. The one way is the only biological perspective, that you do semen retention in monk mode all for the physical and superficial benefits, like to increase your beard, or like get long and thick hairs, and whatnot, all this kind of skin glow, female attraction, and all these kind of things, heavy voice, all these kind of things, right? When you are exploring semen retention for purely physical and these kind of superficial purposes, you will never ever discover God. You will never ever discover the deep spiritual connection and the existential crisis, the question which I put up in the video, that why you are here. You will never ever understand that, because all you are doing is just to get some kind of superficial benefits, this kind of some physical benefits. And that is the difference between practicing semen retention just for the namesake and practicing semen retention as a monk, as on monk mode. And that's why I always advise that when you are on 3 minute intention, explore God, explore religion, explore spirituality. And I'm not talking about this Western garbage which is sold to you in the name of spirituality, which is this kind of liquidish, wishy-washy feelings that whatever you find right, you can do that, whatever you find wrong, you can do that. I'm not talking about all these garbage things. I'm talking about real spirituality. I'm talking about reading yogis. I'm talking about reading the guys, reading the big men who in history have practiced semen attention. The text from the saints, from sages, all the way from eastern parts of the world to the western parts of the, like the yogis in India, like the in the Asian, in the eastern part, like where do I live, to the western parts where philosophers and scientists like Nikola Tesla, they practice semen attention. Newton, they practice semen attention. I'm talking about this kind of spectrum. Like you have to explore monk mode in this kind of paradigm, right? So why I'm telling now, you will be wondering that, but you haven't told that why you are saying that God is the only purpose in your life. But I'm coming to that point. But to come to this point, to answer your this question, I have to give you a context, a background, which I have just mentioned in this video. That if you really start questioning that if I am born with nothing and I have to die with nothing, why I am doing all these things in between of my birth and my life? Like I'm getting a job, I'm building up a family, I'm having children, I'm doing all kind of social and worldly duties, but one day I'll go with nothing, right? So this question, if it triggers you, then God is the answer. Because all these atheists, all these liberal people, all these so-called woke and modern people who keep on bashing religious people, who keep on bashing God ideas, from morning to the night, right? They keep on mocking religious beliefs and people who believe in God. My simple question to them, that they can never ever answer this kind of existential crisis, because for them you are here on this earth by accident and you will die by accident, and after death you are a nobody and there is no soul and this and that. These guys have no purposeful answers. They will always say you that my purpose of the life is to just live happily. Dude, this ain't purpose. This is not purpose. You are just living to your feelings. If you believe that after death there is nothing, if you believe that after that you will be just dead, right? There is no God, there is no judgment day, there is nobody will be judging your actions. If you believe in all these things, then why even you are like, why do you even care about taking right actions? Why do you even care about being a good person, being a human, doing your duties right? Why are you doing this? Why are you being a good human being? And these people will say that religion and God has nothing to do with your moralistic beliefs and this and that. But the point is not that. But the point is that these guys do not have a logical answer to why you are here, because these guys think that this world and this universe has been created just by some big bang, some accident, or some kind of explosion. What the fuck, right? These guys believe in all kind of stupid things, that this whole universe, this whole world has been created by accident. There is no creator agency behind this, there is no God, this and that. And you are just being bombarded, you are just being like, millions of people have been just dropped on the face of this planet to reproduce and to live life and to go and to have endless sex and to indulge into endless pleasure and drink and party and just do their jobs or their business all day long, and one day they will just die. This cannot be the meaning of your life, guys. This cannot be the meaning of your life. And I know that I'm digressing from the topic. I know that I'm diverting from the topic, but I'm not. As you know, guys, I don't read a script. I don't make my videos by reading some kind of a script or something like that. All these words which I'm speaking, they are directly coming off my mind as I'm recording my video. Right? It's not a pre-planned video. I talk what I feel. Right? So I talked about that, how the question of the meaning of life pondered me for a very long time, and I told you that how these atheists and not like the people who don't believe in God, the people who don't believe in religion, how they don't have a firm philosophy to navigate through in their life, right? So now comes the question, the final question, that how can I say that God is the only purpose? And for that, I will tell you that you pick up anything in this world, you pick up anything in this world, nothing will give you a permanent happiness, nothing will give you a permanent solution to your miseries, to your pains, to your problems. There, and if you realize this, you will realize that you are alone in this world. No matter how, like, no matter how much you are surrounded with your friends, with your family, with your relative, no matter what, no matter how many people do you have on your social media followers list, on your Snapchat friends list, on your Twitter following, on your YouTube, or in your social circle, it does not matter whether you have millions and millions of people who know you, or whether there is no one who know you, whether you are a somebody, whether you are a nobody. Eventually, there is no one who is truly yours. And this is the reality of life. Let me tell you, you pick up any single thing in this world. You pick up love, you pick up, when you love a woman, it is never ever unconditional. There has some conditions under which a woman loves you. The moment you break those conditions, the woman will start nagging, the woman will start maintaining a distance from you, she will leave you, or she will choose someone else, she will betray you. Your, even your families, they have some expectations from you too, right? Because there is a logic. You are born alone and you die alone, right? There is a very famous dialogue from a movie. I don't remember it. In that movie, the protagonist, the hero, the actor, he goes on like that, we are born alone and we die alone, and this world drops a bunch of facts on this to hide this fact, right? This world drops on some kind of bullshit and garbage things, some imaginary illusion things, to to drift you from this fact that you are born alone and you will die alone, right? And we tend to forget these things in our day-to-day affairs, because we are so busy with our friends, we are so busy with our girlfriends, we are so busy with our family, right? Our money, our business. But that, if you recall in your life, recall that moment when your best friend betrayed you, or recall that moment when you caught your girlfriend cheating on you, recall that moment when the wife whom you loved the most, she divorced you, she was standing in front of you in court, and she was taking the child custody from you, she was taking your home from you, she had that kind of anger in your in her eyes, and the same eyes which had the love for you once, now they have anger in them, right? So where is the love? This alone is sufficient, this alone is suffice to prove that there is nothing as true love in this world. Everything comes with a condition in this world. And that's why nothing is permanent. And some people will say that money is permanent, or money will give you happiness, or some people say that fuck love, get money, and all these kind of quotes which are on Instagram, and which these motivational people say that you get the money, you get the bag, you will get everything. Yes, I do agree, and I have even made a video on this channel that money will solve most of the problems in your life. Like 99% of the problems will be solved if you are rich, if you have money, right? You can buy the you can get away with a crime, you can murder someone, you can buy the judges, you can buy the judiciary, and you can get away with a crime. If you have a money, you can impress a girl, you can take away her to the best hotel, to the best suites, and you can impress her. If you have money, you can maintain your social relations, you can help your friends, you can give your mommy gifts and give your father gifts, and help your family, help the poor people, and all these kind of things, if you have money. So money is a good thing. Like, money is not evil. I won't say that money is the cause of all evil and all these kind of things. I'm not that guy who say to you that money is something bad. But the point is, money is also not the complete answer. Money is not the final answer. Like, you cannot be dependent on your money. Yes, money will solve your 99% problems, but why do I why I'm saying that money will solve most of your problems? Why don't I say that money will solve all of your problems? Because there is something which is higher than your money. And if you ask me that what is the proof of this, you go and see anyone, anyone who you think who is successful, who is rich and all these kind of things, even he is dealing with some kind of trauma, even he is dealing some kind of affairs in his life, some kind of pain, some kind of misery, some kind of sorrows in his life. You take the name of any big Hollywood star, any big rapper, any big musician, any big businessman who has got it all which you want, right? Even he is not living a good life. Even he is turmoil in his mind. And that's why you see all these big people, all these big businessmen, they become spiritual, they become inclined to God at some point in their life. That's why you see all the big conquerors, all the big generals throughout the history, they became spiritual later in their life. You see Napoleon Bonaparte, you see Alexander, you see King Ashoka in India, you see Adolf Hitler. You name all these big generals, like the whole world was used to terrified even by their name. But these guys having, they have it all. Like, what kind of worldly thing Alexander did not had? Alexander had it all. Alexander had the biggest kingdoms. Like, most of the world was under him. Like 90% of the landmass was under Alexander. He had the best women. He had he had unlimited money. He had the best power on this earth. But even though, and if you read history, Alexander turned spiritual in later into his life. Alexander started exploring God. Alexander started uh, like, if you talk about Napoleon Bonaparte, if you talk about King Ashoka, if you go and Google him, he became a Buddhist monk in after the war of Kalinga, right? He became a monk. So why does this happen, that these guys who had it all which you want right now, and even they were not happy, even they were dealing some kind of with some kind of problems, and even they became monk when they had it all? So if this alone answers your question that money will solve all your problems, no, money will solve most of your problems, right? There is something which is above your money. And you see all these people who say that money will solve my problems, and when they get rich, they are more frustrated, they are more anger, their family does not love them, they became some kind of arrogant person, egoistic person. You see, like, you see all these things. uh, they start devaluing their family, they don't value their relationships, they don't value their friends. Like, money gets into their head, money changes them. Like, wealth, fame, they changes people, right? It changes people. So one day, when this illusion of money, and when this illusion of Maya, and this illusion of this matrix, it crumbles, it breaks down, when the bubble breaks down, it shatters away, then these people realize that they are a nobody. Like, money and this whole luxury extravagant lifestyle, it was all an illusion. It was all an illusion, guys. You won't feel happy to the core of your heart, you won't feel satisfied, fulfilled to the core of your heart, until you discover yourself. And what do I mean by discovering yourself? I'm not talking about getting rich and traveling around the world like all these people, hashtag exploring exploring, finding myself, all these girls. I'm talking about merging with the God, getting unified with the God, union with your God. Until and unless you start realizing that there is nothing permanent in this world, there is nothing which is trustworthy in this world, and you are truly alone, you have no power, all this power, money, wealth, status, girls, sex, this all an illusion. Until you realize this, you will not find the true happiness. And that's why I say that when you are on monk mode, explore religion, explore spirituality. If you are a Hindu, read Bhagavad Gita, read Vedas, uh, like all the books of Hinduism. If like I'm a Hindu, but I read my books, I read Islam, I read Quran, I read Bible. I have a massive respect for Islam and Christianity. Like I explore all the religions because I know that God is one. But pick book whatever from pick the book from whatever whichever religion you are. Like if you are a Christian, pick Bible. If you're a Muslim, pick Quran. If you're a Hindu, pick your religion's books. Or if you belong to some any other religion, pick your books. All I'm saying is that while you are doing semen retention, you are practicing no fap, while you are preserving your masculine energy, you are practicing monk mode. Be a true monk. Like, don't just do semen retention for worldly benefits. Don't just do it to get girls. It's bullshit, right? Do it for that you want to go closer with God. Do it because you want to get closer with God. Do it for your own soul, like nurture your soul. Do it to get closer to the Almighty who has created this beautiful verse, who had given you birth, right? Who is above all, who is above this world, who is above the money, power, wealth, girls, love, sex, like every feeling which you can enjoy in this world. It's temporary. Until unless you realize this, you will never be truly happy. So that's it for this video, guys. I know that this was a long ass video, but I covered it all. I wanted to tell you everything because I did not want to leave a single thing when I turn off the video, guys. That's why I I told you everything. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope that you got the meaning. I hope that you got some kind of value out of this video. It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm recording this video. I will just go and eat something because uh, I was fasting for one day, and then I'll go to sleep. Till then, stay happy. God bless you guys. Love you. I will be back with a fresh new topic.